the brakes. I still remember the first time I heard a teacher ask in physics class, "Why do cars have brakes?" The answers came quickly, almost automatically. To stop the car, to slow down, to avoid accidents. All of them were true. And I nodded along like everyone else. But then one student raised his hand and said something that has stayed with me ever since. "So you can drive faster." At first, we all laughed. It sounded like a clever joke. But the more I thought about it, the more profound it became. Without brakes, none of us would dare to go beyond a crawl. Brakes aren't about limitation. They're about confidence. They give us the ability to push forward, knowing we have the tools to slow down, adjust, or stop when needed. That lesson didn't hit me fully until years later, in the small rhythms of daily life. Not long ago, I had a week where everything seemed to slow down against my will. My laptop broke the night before an important presentation. A friend canceled plans I had been looking forward to. Even the weather seemed to conspire, pouring rain just as I was about to leave for a walk. It felt like life kept hitting the brakes when all I wanted was to keep moving forward. But as I sat waiting for my laptop to be repaired, something surprising happened. Instead of pacing with frustration, I started chatting with the repair technician. He told me how he had taught himself coding late at night after his shifts, because he wanted to build a better future for his family. His quiet determination lit a spark in me that no presentation could have. That pause, that unplanned slowdown, left me more inspired than if everything had gone smoothly. That's when the memory of my physics teacher's question came back to me. Maybe the brakes in life weren't there to punish me or hold me back. They were there to give me perspective, to redirect me, to keep me from racing blindly toward burnout. I began noticing this more often. The time I missed a bus and ended up sharing a bench with an elderly man who told me about his late wife and their garden. The time an unexpected delay at work gave me a quiet moment to sketch, and I rediscovered how much I loved drawing. The time a personal rejection stung so badly, only for me to realize months later that it steered me toward an opportunity I would have missed otherwise. Each pause, each detour, each break became part of the larger journey. I used to think success was about how fast I could go, how much I could achieve without interruption. Now I see it differently. Just like Lightning McQueen in Cars learning to turn right to go left. I've realized that sometimes pulling back, slowing down, or even being forced to stop is not the end of progress. It's the very thing that allows us to move forward with more balance, more clarity, and more resilience. Life's brakes are not obstacles. They are safeguards. They remind us to breathe, to reassess, to notice the people and lessons we might otherwise speed past. So now, when life presses on my brakes, I no longer fight it with frustration. Instead, I ask myself, what is this pause preparing me for? Because in the end, just like cars win races not by avoiding brakes, but by using them wisely, we too find our strength not in nonstop acceleration, but in learning when to slow down. And sometimes, the very pauses we resist are the ones that carry us furthest.